The jerseys for both the New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers have officially been released for the 2026 NHL Winter Classic. And with this being the first video on this channel, these are the types of videos that you can be expecting from this channel. The majority of the time we are going to be focusing on jerseys and jerseys alone, not just from the NHL, but from AHL, ECHL, college. I do plan on covering some of the Olympic jerseys as more and more get released. So if you're like me and you like hockey and hockey jerseys, subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free, you can always change your mind later. So, we are going to be starting off with the New York Rangers. And I'm going to be talking about the Rangers first because there's really not a whole lot to say about it. The Rangers jersey for the Winter Classic is pretty much what you would expect from the New York Rangers. It is kind of just a reverse of their Centennial jersey, which is fine because that Centennial jersey is a thing of beauty. However, I am a really big fan of when the New York Rangers use that darker navy blue that we have seen them use in their previous appearances in the Winter Classic. And while I don't hate this jersey by any stretch of the imagination, it's a very fine jersey, it's a very safe jersey. I do kind of wonder what it would look like if the blue was swapped for that darker navy color. And as for the base color being that off-white cream color that we've seen a lot in the Winter Classics, I'm usually a big fan of it, and I'm especially a big fan of it when the Rangers use it because it seems like whenever the Rangers use it, they usually deliver. Again, we have seen the Rangers use this time and time again, and it usually works. The one thing that doesn't quite do it for me on this jersey is the Apple logo patch on the shoulder. While that is being super nitpicky, I kind of wanted to see something a little more old school. Maybe having that circle logo that they do use at center ice, maybe putting that on the shoulder maybe would have worked a little bit better. But again, that's me being super nitpicky. Overall, I like the jersey. It's a fine jersey. It's a classic New York Rangers jersey, and really, the majority of the time, they really don't miss with their jerseys, especially for Winter Classics and or Stadium Series. Moving on to the Florida Panthers jersey for the Winter Classic. Obviously, when you think of the Florida Panthers, you don't necessarily think of hockey history like you do the New York Rangers. But we have seen teams do this before in the past, specifically newer-ish teams. Whether that be them taking inspiration from a jersey from a city's past, or they just completely make one up on the fly. And I think that's kind of what we got here with the Florida Panthers. Now, the jersey itself, I actually like. I like the red base, I like the blue shoulders that go all the way down, I like the yellow striping on it. The one thing that kind of loses it for me is the Panther logo. And this one may be a little bit of a hot take, but I'm not a big fan of that Panther logo on this jersey. And I get what they tried to do with it. Obviously, they tried to make it look like it came before the 90s when it actually did come out. But I don't know, for me, I think it kind of throws it off a little bit. To me, it just looks like there's something missing from the front of this jersey. I don't know what that thing could be. And the brown gloves and the brown pants, I think are okay. I probably would have stuck with just blue gloves, blue pants. I think that would have made the jersey flow a lot better, having the blue pants and the blue gloves. Obviously, the blue matching up with the blue on the sleeves, and the blue pants matching up with that bottom blue stripe on the bottom of the jersey. So that is my one big gripe, is the color choice of the pants and gloves. And the logo, again, it is what it is. I understand what they were trying to go for it. For me, I just don't think it really works. I maybe would have liked to have seen a different Panthers logo. I would have been okay with the shoulder patch that they used being on the front of the jersey and the Leaping Panther logo being put on the shoulder. I'm curious as to what that could have looked like, but obviously we'll never know, and I don't get to make those decisions. So with all that said and done, this is where I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about the Rangers and the Panthers jerseys for the Winter Classic this year. Do you like the jerseys? Do you not like the jerseys? Let me know why you like or dislike, and let me know what you guys think about my opinions about these jerseys down below in the comments as well. With all that said and done, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Both are free and both really help out the channel a lot. And with this being the first video on this channel, it would really mean a lot to me. And if you are watching to this point of the video, I want to say thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these videos here. And as always, stay tuned for more hockey content coming in the future. We'll see you next time.